of kerfuffle, lots going on in the real estate world, and she's right. She's on point. The media, it's if it bleeds, it leads. If there's somebody that we can hang in effigy in the town square, we're going to do it, and they're doing that effectively with the real estate community, which is a shame. These are wonderful people who provide tremendous value. And, what is it going to look like in 3 years? What is it going to look like in 6 months? That's somebody who needs to really put together the crystal ball. It's definitely going to look differently, but what I wanted to focus on, and she touched on it, is the class action lawsuits. Mm-hmm. The hypocrisy is so blatant with this, because what the attorneys were alleging is that the value wasn't there. There's a value proposition here. So are you worth the commission that you're receiving? And the hypocrisy is what value are they providing? Sure, they're bringing awareness to something that may be unjust or maybe out of balance in some way. However, when you think about it, who's going to get paid from that settlement she was talking about with NAR? And it's a good thing that NAR did settle. They protected a lot of agents from other lawsuits coming in, and it gets really complicated. There's a lot of other lawsuits that are still pending, and there are still other companies who are exposed that NAR wasn't able to settle for. But who actually benefits by that? So when they shake it all out and that $400 and something million check goes to the lead law firm, they're getting a high percentage of that, right? Typically 30%. There may be a negotiated down. I doubt it's below 20%, though. 20%. Did they provide value to their clients? I mean, how many clients are there? How much money are those named plaintiffs and all of the plaintiffs in that pool actually going to get? Because what's going to happen, we've all received that in the mail before. Were you a Verizon customer between 2016 and 2020?
Yes.
So you're going to get those postcards, and it's, once it's all shaken out, those consumers are not going to get very much money. So the hypocrisy is really interesting to me, and I think there needs to be reform in the class action space. And I think this is actually going to highlight that as the real estate community kind of fights back in the public media, not in the public perception.
Okay.
They're going to push back on, who created this, and the class action reform is necessary. So unintended consequences sometimes are good when it comes to situations like this. But what is the real estate market going to look like in the future? I think we're going to have to wait and see.